Hi, my name is Neena Sathi and I represent Applied AI Institute. Our institution is dedicated to developing innovative solutions and educational materials leveraging AI and generative AI technologies. In this video, we will be introducing you to large language models and what is meant by prompt engineering. A large language model is a computer program designed to understand and generate human like text. It learns from a vast amount of information to answer questions, write stories, or even help with tasks. Think of it as a very smart robot that can chat with you, offering answers and ideas based on what it has learned. A large language model or LLM is a type of AI model that has been trained on large quantities of unlabeled text using self supervised learning and can perform a variety of natural language processing or NLP tasks. The text data may range from books, articles, information stored on public internet such as Wikipedia, social media posts, and online conversations. The architecture of an LLM consists of layers of neural network that learn to generate language in a way that is similar to how humans use language. NLP tasks include classifying text, writing summaries, and answering questions in a conversational manner. Before we start on prompt engineering, let's first talk about what is Google search versus conversation. Google search is excellent for quick, broad queries, pulling from a vast index of web pages to provide diverse results. However, it lacks the personalized interaction and context understanding that a conversational AI like ChatGPT offers. Here is an example of Google search for finding movies. ChatGPT, on the other hand, can maintain the thread of conversation, adopt its responses based on ongoing dialogue, and provide more nuanced explanation or follow up questions, creating a more tailored and engaging user experience. Let's explain ChatGPT based conversation next. In ChatGPT, you can start by using a leading question to set the context, such as I will have my grandkids visiting this weekend. I am thinking of organizing a movie night. Here is the response from the ChatGPT. You can review the ChatGPT response and you can respond back to the question by saying that they are 8 years old and like Disney movies. Look, here is the response from ChatGPT providing 4 movies like Mona, Frozen and Frozen 2, Zootopia, and Finding Nemo. You can use a follow up question to get better recommendation, such as they watched Mona last time and loved it. Which movie is most like Mona? As you can see that ChatGPT can provide more nuanced explanation and follow-up questions, creating a more tailored and engaging user experience. So, what is a prompt? A prompt directs a public large language model to tailor its output, specifying the type of and context of the information or answer required by the user's inquiry. So, prompt is a way of instructing the public LLM on what you are looking for as a response to your question. Here are 2 prompts for a investment analysis use case. First prompt is, can you recommend a good stock to purchase? Second prompt is, I'm interested in long term gains but would like to avoid risk. Can you recommend a stock or couple of stocks which provides high dividend but avoids short term risk? So, which one is a better prompt? Looks like prompt 2 is more precise and detailed, while prompt 1 is lacking details. Let's look at another prompt in a health equity domain. Prompt 1. My client has a child with mental illness and she is below poverty level. She needs help in understanding child Medicaid support across states. She is currently living in California. She is thinking of relocating to Chicago. How do the two states compare in their Medicaid offerings? Prompt 2 says, my client has a child with mental illness. She needs help in understanding child Medicaid support across states. Can you provide Medicaid support across states? So, which one is a better prompt? Of course, prompt 1 is more precise and detailed, while prompt 1 is lacking details. In a large language model, there are several limitations. A key problem with these LLMs is that they are trained once and then used many times. The training takes a long time and it is economically and technically not feasible to train the models on the latest corpus before every query. As a result, there are several limitations with LLM. First, hallucination. In the context of AI models, hallucination refers to when an AI model generates false or nonsensical information unrelated to the input data or reality, often due to limitation in its training or design. Second, organization specific terms. Every organization has specific terms that it uses to represent its organizational knowledge. Public LLM corpus does not include these terms that are unique to a specific organization or field. These terms are often introduced using training data. Third, dated corpus. Since the training takes a long time and it is economically and technically not feasible to train the model on the latest corpus before every query, LLM carry a dated corpus. Additionally, the LLMs carry a representative set of public information, which means it is not likely to have all the information you may be seeking in a query. In this video, we will cover how you will reduce hallucination by using precise prompts or using prompt engineering. In the next two videos, we will cover how to supplement a LLM with organization-specific knowledge or how to supplement an LLM with latest and private contents. So what is prompt engineering? Prompt engineering is a key for crafting prompts that are well structured and targeted. There are several steps which should be followed in crafting a better prompt. First, clarity is crucial. Choose precise words that provide clear context and set expectation. This ensures the language model understands the direction of your inquiry. Next, conciseness matters. By issuing clear instructions, you help the model avoid ambiguity, leading to more accurate responses. Next, focus your prompts to steer the language model towards outputs that are relevant and useful. Consistency in style, tone, and detail helps maintain a coherent narrative and instructs the model on how to mirror these elements in its responses. Also, don't hesitate to provide examples. These act as guideposts illustrating exactly what you are aiming for. Remember, prompt engineering isn't one shot effort, it is iterative. Refine your prompts based on responses you receive, and you will see improved results over time. Let's begin. Let's take an example of prompt engineering from our movie recommendation use case. Let's first set the context. Prompt may include something like that for setting the context. I have a family with two high school children, and we are interested in watching a movie together as a family. Next, provide clarity. Here, the prompt may be: my children like watching action and thriller movies, but we enjoy comedy and historical drama. Let's provide focus. Can you please provide few movies which we can all enjoy? Finally, provide a guidance or how you would like your output to look like. Here I can include something like this. Your response should contain 5 movies. For each recommended movie, please include 50 words overview, rating, and length. So in this prompt, we have provided context, clarity, focus, and guidance. Here is the response from ChatGPT from the prompt provided previously, and you can see it has provided you with 5 recommended movies, and for each of these movies it has provided overview, rating, and length as was requested in our guidance. Let's take another example of prompt engineering from an investment analysis use case. Let's start with: I am an investment analyst and have been requested to build alternatives for my client. This is role and context in my prompt. Next, define what exactly are you looking for. Here I'm looking for: can you help me build 2 portfolios? The first portfolio, stable ETFs, and the stocks will have low beta and high dividend. Second portfolio, growth ETF and stocks, will have high beta and good long term growth prospects. This is clarity. Next, define output. Can you provide a table with 4 columns: portfolio name, portfolio definition, example ETF, and example stocks? This is guidance. Here is the response from ChatGPT from the prompt previously provided. As you can see, it has provided you a table with 4 columns containing portfolio name, portfolio definition, example ETF, and example stocks. So, in crafting better prompts, we set the stage for richer, more precise answers from a language model. But there is a trade off. As we demand more complex outputs, we inherently introduce greater latency. Interestingly, it is the generation of output tokens where we see the most significant slowdown. Each additional output token amplifies this latency more than any input token, a crucial factor when optimizing the performance and response time of your large language model. So, to summarize, prompt is a way of instructing the public LLM on what you are looking for as a response for your question. Prompt is a directive. It effectively guides a language model, making clear what you expect in response to your question. Prompt engineering is a process of crafting well-structured and specific prompts for language model by incorporating role, context, clarity, focus, and guidance in the prompts. Prompt should be crafted with precision. Prompt engineering is about meticulously shaping prompts, which means embedding the prompts with a clear definition of role, providing the right context, ensuring clarity, maintaining focus, and giving examples for guidance. Prompt engineering is an iterative process. The process of prompt engineering is not static, it is a cyclic process of refinement where feedback loops inform continuous improvement for more effective communication with the language model. Thank you for joining me today. For more information, feel free to contact me at nsathi@aaii.ai. We look forward to further interactions and sharing more about our AI and generative AI offerings in the future.